This is a story of an African couple with the problems of childlessness. Ade and Comfort had been married for 8 years before they could bear children. Though they loved each other, but the pressure from friends and family was overwhelming. One night, Comfort couldn't sleep. She sat up on her bed and wept bitterly. She couldn't understand where she had gone wrong. She was certified medically fit to bear children, but for 8 years now, the children refused to come. Initially, she suspected Ade, her husband, especially because he refused to go for medical tests, saying nothing is wrong, that in due time they will have their own children. But eventually, he went after pestering him. He was also certified okay. What could be the problem? She wept the more. Ade stirred from sleep and saw her crying. Comfort, what is it again? Why are you crying? You are asking me. Your mother visited earlier today and called me all sorts of names, saying I couldn't give birth to children because I must have done a lot of abortions. She even threatened to throw me out on her next visit if I failed to get pregnant. He goat, all you do is eat my son's food and spend his money without anything to show for it. If I was barren like you, will you see my son to marry? She had lashed out. Don't worry, Mommy is just bluffing. I will not allow her to maltreat you again. Ade held his wife and comforted her till she slept off. He himself couldn't sleep again. He watched her and felt pity for their situation. He wondered why they could not have children when they are both okay. He remembered how he lived well as a youth. He didn't abort any pregnancy for any girl. In fact, he didn't have any serious relationship until he met Comfort. The advice of one of his friends kept filtering into his mind, though he tried to shake it off. Desmond is a colleague at work who kept disturbing him to do something about his childlessness. You cannot continue to be childless, you know. You are not getting any younger. First, he tried to talk him into marrying another wife secretly to bear children for him without his wife's knowledge. But after explaining that they were both certified medically fit, he gave him Plan B, as he called it. Ade tried not to think of it, but it kept coming to his mind. He looked at his wife again. He loved her deeply and was concerned about what his parents, especially his mother, was putting her through. Perhaps he should consider Desmond's advice and put an end to their misery once and for all. As the years went by, the pressure from family and friends began to weigh heavily on Ade and Comfort. The couple was constantly bombarded with questions about when they will have a child of their own. The whispers of gossip and pity seemed to follow them wherever they went, causing a strain on their once happy marriage. One day, after much contemplation and discussion, Ade and Comfort decided to seek the help of a renowned herbalist who was said to have the power to grant fertility to those who were barren, as suggested by Ade's friend Desmond. With hope in their hearts, they made the journey to the herbalist's secluded home, deep in the heart of the forest. The herbalist listened intently to their story, and after much consideration, he prepared a special concoction for the couple to drink. He warned them that the potion was powerful and would bring forth the blessings they sought, but at a great cost. Without hesitation, Ade and Comfort drank the bitter potion, hoping and praying for a miracle. Months passed, and to their joy and amazement, Comfort discovered she was pregnant. The couple was overjoyed at the news, thanking the herbalist for his gift. 9 months later, Comfort gave birth to triplet girls, each more beautiful than the last. The village rejoiced at the miraculous birth of the 3 girls, hailing them as a blessing from the heavens above. However, as the girls grew older, it became apparent that one of them, named Ewaton, was different from her sisters. Ewaton possessed an otherworldly beauty that captivated all who laid eyes upon her. Her hair shimmered like spun gold, her eyes sparkled like precious gems, and her laughter was like music to the ears. But beneath her entrailed appearance lurked a darkness that chilled the hearts of those around her. Ewale and Eware, her sisters, were kind-hearted and gentle, with smiles that could light up the darkest night. They spent their days helping their mother with household chores and assisting the village elders with their daily tasks. Ewaton, however, was different. Her beauty hid a dark and sinister soul. She was manipulative, cunning, and cruel. Ewaton delighted in causing chaos and destruction, often targeting the vulnerable and weak. Ewaton's evil deeds began subtly. She would spread rumors, fueling disputes between friends and family. She would steal food from the market, blaming the innocent vendors. The villagers initially overlooked her antics, attributing them to youthful mischief. But as Ewatomi grew older, her malevolence intensified. She lured men into the forest, promising them love and affection, only to leave them lost and humiliated. She would sabotage the village crops, causing famine and hardship. Ewale and Eware tried to intervene, pleading with their sister to change her ways. But Ewatomi's darkness consumed her, and she would lash out at her siblings, accusing them of weakness. You can be all soft and kind as you like, but as for me, I have chosen my path, she yelled at her sisters. The villagers suffered under Ewaton's terror. They wake up to find their homes vandalized, their livestock slaughtered, and their children bullied. No one dared to comfort Ewaton, fearing her wrath. One fateful night, Ewatomi's evil reached its peak. She set fire to the village elder's hut, burning the revered leader's precious artifacts and ancestral scrolls. Unlike her sisters who were kind and gentle, Ewaton was cunning and manipulative. She seemed to possess a strange power over animals and plants, bending them to her will with a mere whisper. Her presence filled the village with a sense of unease, as if something ancient and sinister had awoken within her. As the years went by, Ewaton's behavior grew more erratic and unpredictable. She would disappear for days on end, returning with strange trinkets and tales of adventures in the forbidden forest. The neighbors whispered that Ewatomi had made a pact with the spirit of the forest, trading her soul for untold power and knowledge. Despite their fears and suspicions, Ade and Comfort loved Ewaton with all their hearts, hoping that she would someday find peace and redemption. But as Ewaton's power grew stronger, her desire for control and dominance became insatiable. One fateful night, a great storm descended upon the whole town, unleashing a torrent of rain and lightning that threatened to destroy everything in its path. In the midst of the chaos, Ewaton revealed her true nature, unleashing a wave of dark magic that threatened to consume the town in its entirety. In a desperate bid to save her daughter and the town, Ade and Comfort sought the help of the herbalist who had granted them fertility so many years ago. But unfortunately, he couldn't help them. He told them that the price they need to pay for the gifts they were given and they should live with the consequences. Dejectedly, they returned home and watched helplessly as Ewaton unleashed terror on the town. Few days later, Comfort's mother visited the family. She was surprised to hear about Ewatomi's atrocities. She told them to consult a man of God for deliverance. Ade and Comfort never thought of this, as they attend church occasionally and were not committed in any church. Comfort's mother took them to the pastor. Ewaton was invited, but she refused blatantly that she would not step into any church. The pastor had to visit the family unannounced. He confronted and rebuked the spirit in her in the name of Jesus. After much struggles, she was delivered. With his guidance and wisdom, they were able to break the hold of the dark forces that are taking root within her. In a blinding flash of light, Yewande was transformed back into the innocent child she was once. Her power stripped away and her heart filled with remorse. With tears in her eyes, she begged for forgiveness from her family and the townspeople, vowing to use her newfound faith and strength for the greater good of all. And so, Ade and Comfort's family was reunited once more. They are born stronger than ever before. The town hailed them as heroes, grateful for their courage and sacrifice in the face of darkness. And as the sun rose on a new day, a sense of peace and love settled upon the land, banishing the shadows that are threatening to consume them all. The end. Thanks for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories. See you in my next video.